Now, a film which follows a group of British drag queens and kings to America has just hours left on a target to raise the money needed to turn it into a full cinema release. While filming the trip to a new drag festival in June, the states legalised same-sex marriage. The cameras continued to roll and powerful stories emerged. Let's speak now to Martha DeArthur and Cheyenne O'Shea, who star in the documentary. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Let's just talk about your time out in America. This was a brand new drag festival which you were heading over there, and then this pivotal moment happened. What was it like?
Yeah, the festival itself was the beginning of May, and I heard about it on Twitter. And, you know, we both heard about the festival on Twitter, and it was the first ever international drag festival, biggest drag festival of its kind to date. So we thought, well, both of us took the plunge to go over there along with 4 other.
And we've never met before either, did we? We met at the airport, which is pretty cool. Out of drag, so we didn't recognise each other at all.
No. But one of the reasons I went over was to talk about the Equal Marriage Bill and being very proud of what we've done in Britain about it, and the sort of relatively progressive nature of our LGBT equality fight here. And I spoke about it a lot at the drag festival, and then a month after the festival was over, the Supreme Court ruling happened, and sort of prophetic, really. I went over there to tell them to be patient, and it will happen, and campaign with love and tolerance, and the way that the year has sort of panned out for the States, and obviously there's been trouble over there at the moment with certain clerks not wanting to obey the law, and Australia now campaigning for it as well. It's something that's spreading across the world. The fight for equality is getting there. Yeah,
but let's just take a quick look. We've got a trailer of the film. Here it is.
When I was younger and growing up, I was made to feel like I was bad because I was just so sideways compared to everybody else.
There's 10 seconds of dramatic tension.
Who came first, the chicken or the egg? Is it Gary or is it Cheyenne? Mentally, who's the real person?
We achieved something in the UK that I genuinely didn't think would happen, and we got the Equal Marriage Bill through the first time. No one thought that would happen. It meant so much. So it's nice to be able to come here and say to the American crowd, be patient, it will happen, and be proud of Britain and what we've done about it.
Cheyenne, we saw you in that there, kind of going through your journey of kind of understanding. Is that something that you met people out in America that you could associate with and you could link with people who are also kind of struggling to deal with things as well?
Yeah, it's like it's really strange. Like, I've been explaining this to a few people. The way drag is to me, drag is about having a voice. When I spoke as Gary, some people listened, but when you're a character and you've got this completely new persona, you've got their full attention, and that's why drag has made such a difference in the gay community around the world, is that we're noticeable. People, regardless what they think of us, they don't forget us. Yeah. And that's the biggest thing that's on my journey anyway, the fact that people actually listen. So, but over in America, it's just completely different. I suppose it's their way of life, really, isn't it? It's just quite different, welcoming, and like going to Texas. That I thought. I don't know what was going to go on there, to be quite honest, but I was just welcomed in arms. And even after the festival, the amount of people that have stayed in contact, and, you know, we've been made ambassadors, haven't we, of the Austin Drag Festival over there, and it's phenomenal about everyone coming together. It's just, I love it.
I think the biggest thing I've taken from the festival itself is that there are infinite shades of grey when it comes to drag. As much as there are infinite shades of grey when it comes to music genres, and people have an idea of what drag is, and they make an assumption, and so few people actually get out there and experience all the colours of drag. London in particular has got such a rich drag culture.